So I'm going to walk where I was yesterday. I stayed in a B&B that's right across the street. My vehicle's down here and I'll show you the house when I get back to that area. And I'm gonna walk down here, and as I was walking yesterday, I picked up in the ground, it was the old railroad with the brick completely out of place. It's made into a parking lot for new buildings that were built for apartments. And it's very recognizable if you know what you're looking for, and we all know that. And so these are the homes that are down in this area, which is just gorgeous, you guys. It's beautiful. I mean, greenery, and I feel really at home out here kind of exploring today. It's beautiful. So I had to check out at 11, and I didn't want to lose my spot. I was sitting in my vehicle probably for like 2 hours. I checked out at 11 and it's 1 o'clock now. I'm meeting somebody that lives in this area, and maybe later if they feel like being filmed, we'll do that as well. But I'm not going to meet them until they get off work for a little bit later, and I'm not Russian. I'm American, so I'm going to check the city out. Look at this. That's pretty cool. So anyways, it's down here on the sidewalk that I noticed it, just a little bit further down. These homes. Want to talk about dirt? It's supposed to be that way. See how the homes are up higher? And you've got the level, that type. Did they just not dig this out and make it level to the house? And they left it that way? And they like that mud flood look because you know it's built down further. But they left the soil all the way up, all the way down the neighborhood. Isn't that different? It's kind of like what they did all over. So the whole neighborhood has got like these little type of shrine, brick homes. I mean, just everyone. The neighborhood's beautiful. Here's where they kind of stack them in. And if you look further down where I'm going right now, if you look at the rooftops, you can see where they took the Antiquitech and they took down the spires and that type of thing, where they were connecting all through the cities, and they had the free energy. And they even said in that park over there, which we'll go look at it, I met somebody yesterday at this place that I went last night. And he came over and introduced himself, and he's like, it was really nice meeting you. And we kind of got down a couple rabbit holes. And he said he worked at the Botanical the gardens, and he told me that there used to be a complete canal that went around it. And I said, I'm sure there was. Now watch this. I'm going to show you something right here. You see this? You see that entry? Now we'll look at this ground. See the old railroad track? Pay paradise and put up a parking lot. That's what that reminds me of. Old world meets the new world, paved up. Now, that had to have run through, and then that would have been their street. Whether it went down and they had a trolley that went down into the homes there, but that's how they got around, was on their trolleys. But you can see the artwork and all of it. Okay. gracefully greet people as I go by. So this is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna walk down this whole street about 2 more blocks, and then I will put the camera on and point the opposite way, which is more of like their little downtown area, and I will show you the tops of these buildings and how you can see they have completely stripped them down. The Antiquitech, basically. The home that I was in, well, I took a little bit of video. They had it dialed up just beautiful. It was worth, well, it was $164 and then tax came to about $189, you guys, for a night in St. Louis in one of these types of home, but facing that park that I just showed you. Look at, there's a lion on that one. They kept it. There's a lion on that one over there. Look at the front porches. Doesn't it kind of remind you of New York? And I mean, anywhere, Ohio, anywhere, all of them look the same. Now, if you look at the rooftops, you can see that they've been shaved down, possibly. You see there? They've taken everything that would have connected. They're grabbing the ether with their spears and that type of thing that would have stuck up, and they have taken them. Look at the brickwork. Pretty cool. Yeah, down here I'll go a little bit faster. I think that's the pub right there on the corner. That's where I'm gonna go. That's where I went yesterday. And you know, it's like a little town here. They kind of know each other. And as I got to talking with the gentleman who said he worked at the Botanical Gardens, he talked basically that there used to be, he said it's the 4th largest park in the world, in America, and that it used to have a canal that went around it, like running canal and water. So look at this neighborhood. So here we go as far as what I was talking about, if you can see up on these buildings. Okay, look what I'm talking about. Check it out. And I'm going to go to that building there, and you can see it's been stripped at the top of it as well. This is the neighborhood. Like the whole hood is old world buildings with, and there's kind of a stink to you guys. So I know there's something, like there's an underground, because I can smell. It's old. I'll show you over here on this one. Ooh, I hope that my willow trees get about that big. Look at that one. That's huge for the neighborhood. So look here. And I'm going to go inside here. And I think I'll come out and sit out here today. I sat inside last night, but really nice people. And I don't know if they're open or not. We'll see. Yep, they're open. Oh, maybe not till later. What time you guys open? Huh. Got the whole place to myself. Everything's unlocked. But I was in here yesterday. Look at, they've got the old brass. Not much has changed. I mean, yeah, they've remodeled the ceilings and the walls and that type of thing. It looks like they do like a little band at night. But they're closed. I'll have to look and see what time. Let's see. They only established this bar in 2022. Oh, here we go. What is today? I was here Wednesday. Today's Thursday, so they'll open at 4. And unfortunately for me, I'm just trying to blow like 2 hours. I might have to get my vehicle and find out what's the deal. I'm gonna go talk to these people and ask them if they know what the deal is, like where I can find like similar to that and just hang out, like a little pub. Like, look at the tables. It's kind of cool. There's artwork on them. Let's check that out for a second. I didn't look at them yesterday. That one's art, pizza, beer, painting, music. They got their beer and their pizza. I did have a calzone yesterday, which is probably going to go bad. I took the leftovers and it's sitting in my vehicle. This one's just some fruit, and that's cool. That one's cool. Oh, that one's a keyboard for music. And they got the little tarps and the little lights on at night. It's pretty cool. And then this one, it looks like the Tree of Life. Let me go ask these people, see if they'll help me out and be nice to me. Oh yeah, there was a dog in there yesterday. Isn't that sweet? Or maybe it's a stray and they just feed the dog. Who knows? But I'll ask these people. It looks like they... Hi there. Do you guys know the area very well and maybe could help me out?
Maybe. You're welcome to ask. I'm happy to try.
Okay. That pub doesn't open until 4, and I'm kind of a...
That's us. We work here.
Oh, you do? Okay, so I just want to kind of... Is there anything else I can watch in this? Because I parked my car kind of by the park.
Are you looking for a bar specifically?
No, I'm not a drinker.
Oh, okay.
So just somewhere I just need to blow like a couple hours till someone gets off work.
We have Well Met across the way over here that's open.
What's it called?
Well Met, that catty corner, 4100 over there.
Is it got like coffee and...
Coffee, sandwiches. I think there's some grab and go items.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ate here yesterday and I was showing the table. I'm doing a little video because that's what I do.
Sure.
And just the buildings, you know, everything brick. I just love it. It's my first time.
This is a great little neighborhood. It's been fantastic.
The B&B I was in, they put so much into like the detail. I couldn't even get it all. Like, you know, just...
Sweet. I love that. That's great.
And I asked them, of course, can I... And they were like, of course, because that makes them look good.
Oh, yeah. If you're sharing any kind of...
Oh, they loved it. And I just looked that I can... Oh, you know how many times I keep getting... I'm going to show them real quick. Everybody keeps complimenting these, okay? They're worn out. I took them to Michigan in July. And the other pair had broken. So I'm buying my third pair, and they're like $8 where I get them online. And I'm getting another, but I've all of a sudden lost like almost a half a size. I used to be a 9. I've gone, these are 8.
That happened to me too.
And now I'm a 7.5.
Yeah, that happened to me.
It's weird.
That happened to me recently. I'm like, I'm not an 8.5. I wear a 9, and lo and behold, all those 8.5s are fitting like a dream.
My whole life. And then I was measured. 2 days ago. I'm here for medical. That's the only reason why I came and got a B&B, and I'm going to leave today. I got measured, and she told me I was 5'7.5", and I about was like, oh, let me try that one more. Like, I literally was like, am I like shrugging my shoulders? But I already was trying to stand straight, so I knew she got the right height. I went from 5'9" to 5'7.5".
Yeah.
I was hit by a car though.
Oh, that
my L5 and my S my S. What do you call it? L1 or L5 and the S1 or something. Anyways, and then osteo will help that.
You're hanging.
Yes.
I hear like a solid daily 6-minute dead hang from a bar does wonders.
And doing this, I'm feeling the heat going on my spine right now, just standing here talking to you with that heat. It's a good heat. It's not like that.
This is a
what
good
we
time
were
to be
dealing
in
with
St.
2
Louis.
months ago.
You have beautiful weather.
Yeah,
I
month
couldn't.
Was a bit of.
It was a little rough. Yeah, it was a little rough.
It just broke for. I'm just down in Joplin, so it's 4.5 hours, and
Jay's from Joplin.
Took a minute to get a team to work with my particular what needs to be done with my situation, and I got down to like making appointments, and all of a sudden it was like, and it was Kansas City like specialty. And then it came back and she says, you're not in the network. Like, you're not covered. Like, we'll take you, but it's going to come out of your pocket kind of thing.
No.
So I threw it back at my regular MD lady that's been like referral, which is pretty cool. They're doing it. You know, we're really digging deep. And so this team took me on, which is the Cancer Institute, Washington Cancer Institute or something. So meanwhile, I wear these shoes like you complimented. Wrong. I should be wearing like, okay, I park in a park.
Mine are Chuck Taylors. They're terrible for your feet. They're rock and roll shoes. Do not buy these.
I wore them for the first
Sandlot Live.
So that's hilarious. Okay, those would have done so much better, because what you do when you wear these and you're walking on cement, what happened to me, I park in a parking lot, because I'm like, great, I found a floor, there's an elevator. They're telling me go to the 8th floor from the office. So I'm like, okay, I felt like I pulled into the Institute of Cancer. I thought that was garage parking, get your ticket. I go in the elevator, it goes to the 5th floor. And I'm like, okay, like now I'm like, and I walk out and I see all these people kind of going. And so I said, okay, where does this go? It's this long hallway, cement. It's like a bridge that goes over it, and it's going into a building. I said, okay, let's go. I love that. So I get across the bridge and go around the corner. Now you catch the elevator, you get to the 8th floor. I get to where I need to go. Take care of business. I'm there 4 hours at least. They do the ultrasounds, they do tests, they talk to a surgeon, I talk to a radiologist, and then their opinion. And when we do set it up, we'll try and organize you with a surgeon, and then your MR, like just all that stuff for the next time I come up. And I'm going to stay at that B&B again because I love it, right? Like I found a nice
girlfriends. We went to a B&B like 2 years ago.
Nice little nook, you know, somewhere to be. So on that whole thing, I get so lost, and I'm kind of. It's like people were pretty nice, but I could tell they're kind of like, you might want to not act like you're so lost and that you can't find your vehicle, and like, you get what I mean? Like I was kind of getting that, like, well, yeah, you want to head down, and then when you see the Apple, I never saw the Applebee's. So meanwhile, I walk. I get up in a garage, my legs are killing me. And I'm like, okay, right on. Like by the time I made it back and was done, and I finally check in over here, and my phone goes out. And at the last minute, I had wrote it down. Something told me just write it down. I was down to like 12% when I was over there. So by the time I got over here, the map thing wasn't working. I got on Magnolia. I knew the place where I was staying. So I wrote down the address. Thank God my phone went right when I turned the corner over there. So there's no way I would. And the last thing I did was hit the map thing, and I hit like whatever, a picture, and it just gave me a flash of what that house looks like, and I knew the number 4171, right? And I literally pulled in, and then there was just like this spot. I'm just pulling in, I don't know where the house is. It was literally right across the street. So that worked out, because here I was just like miserable. I hadn't had anything since 7:30 leaving Joplin. In my vehicle all day. There was nothing at the hospital. They're like, oh, there's a fountain. And I'm like, I don't really jive with it. You know, like, I'll wait. So like it worked out. And the first time I sat down and sat my butt down was in your pub yesterday. That's why I walked back today. Yeah, I'm just trying to waste 2 hours. That's why I'm talking too much. You guys have a great day. I love the I love the way that they put brick and the architecture. This is all over the realm. It is. But the thing is this type of architecture is literally all over the realm, not just America, and every city. It literally is it just is very condensed here. Very condensed. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, and then it shifts from neighborhood to neighborhood as far as when it used to be certain areas were more affluent than others. So you could go over to, like, say, Pole North.
Hey guys. Beautiful dogs.
Thank you.
Old North was the rich area, so
Okay.
much larger buildings, but it's depressed now, so these large complexes that are falling apart.
What do you
over
think
time.
about me taking a drive today just to go through the arch in that area? Because I want to see the Botanical Gardens. I'll probably spend some time there when this person shows up, right? We'll hang out.
Sure.
And it's a beautiful park right there in front of the B&B. Like, I can't go in there.
Tower Grove is wonderful. Botanical is like off of it, right over here. So you
Mhm.
literally just go and you run into the street that catty-corners. There's this large stone wall
Okay.
that goes around one
Which
end
would
of
probably be the
Botanical.
old moat, which would be the old canal. He said that
I would
went around
assume.
the whole thing. He
Yeah.
said at one time.
Definitely.
I met the guy in your pub. He says, I work there. His name
Right.
is John.
Yes, John.
He says, I work there, and was like, I knew. Like, I was getting into old world society and how they've taken away the free energy, and those used to have spires on top of them, and everyone lit up, which is the Tesla.
Yeah, when it would get hot, they would go out into these parks and sleep at night when it
And
was
they
super
had
hot.
they had the bathing places. They talked about there was, and that's why they had the big stink in New York. And the reason why is because they didn't understand the society that actually built these and worked off the canals in hydro. They didn't need bathrooms because they always filtered and the water was constantly moving. So whatever they used in their bathhouses or whatever it was getting filtered from there. There's a whole nother thing going on underneath here, right? Then we come in and we think we're moving all ahead, and we